All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Target for today, the continuing saga of Hell's Chariot. I incorrectly stated that as Hell's Bells last time. That's one of my B-17 Queen of the Skies uh, bombers. Not quite sure how I mixed that one up, but we played it all under Hell's Chariot's charts and everything, so no harm, no foul. All right, today we have our target for today is Rouen, Marshalling Yard's second visit there. It is the 3rd of November, 1942. Mission number 6 for the plane, but the fifth one counting towards their mission total. We are flying in high formation, position 9. We want to welcome aboard also a brand new pilot. Um, Walker got injured or wounded last time and will not recover. The prognosis is not good, so we now have Captain Richardson piloting the Hell's Chariot. I also want to congratulate Oscar Simmons on being awarded Acedom. He has accomplished 5 kills so far. He's our ball gunner. And he was awarded, let's see here, I wrote that down. 2 of the 4 kills he claimed last mission, and it took him up to 5.5 total kills. So he's doing rather well. Left waist Scott is not far behind him, and neither is the engineer in the top turret and the radio man, believe it or not, who really doesn't fire a whole lot. But he gets probably a lot of his through partial claims. Tail gunner's got 3.3 too, because he's usually in on some of the kills from the tail and stuff. So he's probably getting some of his from them. All right, so we've got our plane diagram up. We are, as I said, going to Rouen high, plane 9. Damages are marked off. These guys have completed for the most part 4 missions, except for Henderson and now Richardson. And that'll go to 5 as soon as we complete this mission. If we complete this mission, if it doesn't get recalled. All right, enough ballyhooing around. Let's get this show on the road. Go to our mission chart. Oh yeah, I didn't put that on there. We also have this is the setup for the modifiers for Rowan. We have fair air cover all the way out and back. NA for bandits in zones 1 and 2, always in zone 1, but 2 also has it. Also has it. And then we're -2 W, and then -1 W, and -1 France. So we're all raring to go. We should have decent fighter coverage. Should be a cakewalk. And that's all we're going to say about it. So let's start with getting our window resized a little bit. We don't need to have a whole lot showing. Most of it we'll be looking at the markers here. All right. Get the charts up. Roll for starting the mission. Weather over base. D10. 3. Good weather, except we are in November, so that's a 2. Poor weather. We will go to takeoff. Rolling a D10 again. That's 6. And that's a takeoff okay. And we are now airborne over base in zone 1 and ready to go. So takeoff okay. Okay, weather for zone 2. We will move into zone 2. Move this over a little bit. Weather in zone, we're going to roll 1 die 10, and we're going to add 1 because we had poor weather in mission in zone 1. Of course we do. We get 100% cloud cover. I swear I have that more often than not. I wonder if I'm going to start maybe bringing my real dice to the table and stop using the Vassal dice. I really have never had trouble with Vassal dice, but you see the number 69 up here in my double dice. I had that at least 3 times last mission, and I've also been getting a lot of high numbers. So I'm just playing that by ear to see if I want to maybe bring my dice and my dice tower over here and start rolling dice. And I hate doing that because I would rather everybody see what I'm rolling. It adds to the fun of it. But if I continue to get an unusually amount of high dice, I'll bring over my real dice. Anyway, 100% cloud cover. We're loving it. We're going to roll for mission recall, and I have had that happen before. We roll a 95, and that's mission continues. All right, mechanical failure. 94. Mission continues. Contrails, 3 out of 10 doesn't matter because we have 100% cloud coverage, but we roll for it anyway. Yes, we got contrails, but like I said, it's not going to matter. Formation, we are in formation. We are not below 2,000 feet, 10,000 feet, and GAF resistance level. That will be NA because we are in zone 2 and it has an NA on it, so we do not roll. Yes, right there. Okay, so that'll be NA 0, 0, 0. No for evasive attacks. No for flak level. Nothing special. Move to zone 3. Cake run, you say? Let's see how that holds out. Alright, now we're going to roll D10 plus 2 because we had 100% cloud cover. And we roll a 4 this time. That'll be haze. Now we're looking better. We need to keep that down because I really don't like having poor target weather because we've been getting a lot of last mission we did well. We got 50%. We had slightly obscured, and so that was the first really successful mission I had. Mission recall, no, because we have good weather. Mechanical failure, always check for that. 85, no mechanical failure. Contrails, 3 out of 10. 4, no contrails, that's good news. Formation, we are in formation. Nowhere not below 10,000 feet. JAF resistance level. Now we should have some. We are in a -2 zone. So we're going to roll a D10. 10 minus 2 is 8. And that's going to be it. 8. Heavy. Right off the bat, they were waiting for us. Waves. Cakewalk, you say. D10. 8. Yeah, cakewalk, you say, huh? 9, 10. We are high. That's no modifier. Well, we only have 3 waves. So, wave 1, zone 3. Outbound. Let's get wave 2 and wave 3 written down so we do not forget. Getting better at it. But I still like to write everything down so I can look at it later if I ever do, and I never do, but I like to have it there in case. Okay, first wave. Rolling under heavy. 24. 2 ME109s, and we'll look at the eye. I says if target is northern France, nope, we are over water. So 24. ME 109s, 12 high and 3 high. Okay, and we have two ME 110s, 9 high and 9 level. All right, let's set that up. ME 109's 12 high and 3 high, 9 high and 9 level for the 110s. Okay, now back to the charts. Number of German fighters driven off. We have fair cover. We're going to roll 2d6. We roll with bullseye. That's 3 off the one and 1 off the other. So I'm going to put a 3 driven off on the first. And on the second will be 1 driven off. And on the third, none. We actually rolled good on that one. Okay, so let's choose the 3 we want to drive off. I'm going to get rid of the 109s. And then let's get rid of the high 110. Alright, now we're going to roll for defensive fire allocation. We have a 9 o'clock level left. And that's top turret, ball turret, left waist. Top turret, left waist, ball turret. Okay, now we will go to German fighter skill. Only 1, he's average. Bomber defensive fire resolution, we'll go to the top turret first. And he will roll 7. Against a 110 is 8. 3 or 9 is 9. Nothing's failed. Nothing for the crew yet. So that's a hit. And he 110, and he is 2 twin guns, and he's against a 110. So we're going to roll +1 on the 110 chart, and we get a 2. So much for my high rolls, huh? FCAB. Alright, and let's roll the ball turret next. He is my newly acquired ace. He rolls an 11. That's a hit. I'm not even going to go through the modifiers for that. He adds 1 for the ace, adds 1 for a powered turret, adds 1 for 3 or 9 o'clock, adds 1 for a 110. You get the point, right? Okay, we are going to add 1 again for twin turrets against a 110. And he rolls a 3. And I'll go up to a 4, so that's an FCA. And then we're going to roll for the left waist, who is a single gun. And that's going to be a 5. That will be a miss. So he's going to get through to us. German offensive fire. Comes in, rolls 2d6. That's a hit. Automatic. Roll a 12 is always a hit. So we go for shell hits by area of attack. That's 9 o'clock level. 2d6, 9. That's 2 hits. We're going to do the multipliers, rolling once for a ME 110. 4 is times 1, so that's 1. And a 4 again is times 1, so that's 2 hits we're going to roll for. Go to the B17E, F, and G damage coming from 9 o'clock. Level, we're going to roll twice here, and I'm going to put 2 hits down. Hit, and then we'll fill them out and go back to them later. Okay, that way we don't forget how many hits we rolled. And rolling on the 9 o'clock level. We go roll 3, radio room. 10, superficial damage. And that was, I forgot to do it, top turret, left waist, and ball. Okay. And we took a superficial. Good thing, too. I always get scared when I start getting my crew compartments. Hit coming from 9 o'clock. Last hit, 8. Bombay. Oh, that's scary because we have bombs in there. That's what happened to my last campaign. They hit the bombs. Bombay. Rolling. 8. Superficial damage. I'll take that. Cakewalk, you say. Alright. Check for collision. Go back to 5. Collision on 516. Roll 2d6. 7. We're adding 1 for being an ME 110. That's 8. And that's it. And there's no threat of collision. So he will come back around because he hit, and that's a FCAB. I gotta read that one. I do believe that means he breaks off, so he will not be back. Give me 1 minute here. I forgot to have my rules up where I can read them. If I open them in Adobe Acrobat, I love Debut Professional software for compressing videos and everything, but it just has a problem with Adobe. If you try to open any kind of a PDF, it'll lock up. Not Debut, but the Adobe. So I open that up in Edge, and I just, it's so much easier to search here than it is with my paper copy that I do this. And FCAB. Unfortunately, on opening it in Edge, I don't get a search icon. No. So, alright, so we're just going to look up FCAB. And I'm pretty sure that means fighter continues attack and then breaks off, which means he finishes this attack and breaks off, which I don't know. There it is right there. Continues this attack, then breaks off after the attack, even if a hit was obtained on table 5-8. German offensive fire. It would only attack once, no matter how many re-attacks are listed in the fighter counter. I'm not quite sure the difference between FCAB and FBOA, other than the fact that you get a -2 differential. I don't think there is a difference. Either way, he is done. That's his attack. And we survived the first wave. Go back to Excel, put 3 fighters removed. Fighter attacks, we got 1 so far. Now, wave number 2. Gonna roll in the heavy. 15. 5 FW 190s, and this is gonna hurt. So we only lose 1 of them. Oh boy, cakewalk, you say. Let's hear that again. 12 o'clock high. Remind me to shut my mouth when I say dumb stuff like cakewalk. I know better. I work on machinery, and as soon as you say the machinery runs good, things, all hell breaks loose. So the same goes with gaming. Learn your lessons. 10:30 level. 9 o'clock level. 6 o'clock high, and a vertical dive. That vertical dive will hurt. B, bomber cannot fire on this fighter, nor can fighter escort remove it. Yeah, buddy. That's a VD. That sucks. It is what it is. Let's set it up. And we're going to drive one of them off in the second wave. And it'll be anything but that. I'm going to go ahead and make that call right now. That's going to be my 12 o'clock high guy because that nose gunner in the B-17E is shit. So we're just going to go ahead and say that's the 10 o'clock high right now. 12:30, 10:30 level. Getting all confused now. 9 o'clock level. 6 o'clock level. No, 6 o'clock high. And vertical dive. And we can fire on these three. All right, let's go get our allocation up. Let's start up here to 10:30 level. 10:30 level. Top turret. We may reallocate. I'm just going to start putting them as we see them. Cheek don't have it. Chin don't have it. Nose don't have it. We have a nose gun, not a nose turret. Nose gun, it can only fire into the 12 o'clock boot zone. And like I said, it's shit. So I don't. We're probably going to leave the top turret on him then. 9 o'clock level. It'll be the top turret, ball turret, and left waist. We'll put the left waist on him and the ball turret on him. And vertical dive we can't touch. 6 o'clock high. Top turret, radio room, and tail guns. So we'll put the radio room and tail guns on him. There's the radio room and tail turret. Alright, so that just leaves the nose and the right waist not firing. Right waist not firing. Okay, let's do this. German fighter pilot skill. We're going to start here at the 9 o'clock one. Average, 10:30. Ace. Vertical dive. Average, 6 o'clock high. Ace. Oh yeah, things are just getting better here. Cakewalk, you say. Bomber defensive fire. Let's start all the way up here. We'll go with the 9 o'clock first and work our way clockwise. Let's go with the left waist, get the worst out of the way first. 3, that's going to be a miss. No matter how many modifiers, left waist misses. Go with the ball turret, my ace. From 6, that might be a hit. I think that's going to be a hit. FW 190, no modifiers there. Not an ace. 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock adds 1, that's a 7. Functioning power turret, ball is. I have them color coded up here. Ball is a powered twin, so is the top turret. Tail turret is not powered, but it is a twin. So that's going to be 8. No systems are out, and there's no frostbite, so we have a hit. Ball guns. Hit against German fighter. Rolling 2d6. 7. We have twin guns, but it's against an FW190, so it's not going to add any modifiers. So a 7 on an FW190 is an FCA. We'll take whatever we can get, and the ball turret is done. Let's just move that up here. Something like that. Okay, then we'll go to 10:30. 10:30 is just the top turret. That's going to be an 8. That will be a hit. I am positive of that. Well, not so positive. Yeah, it is. 7 against an ace. And we have a functioning power turret as 8. And that is the only modifiers he gets. So, the ball would have, he hit anyway, but the ball turret would have had an extra +1 there for being an ace. So he barely gets it with an 8. And we're going to go to damage against German fighter. He does have twins, so we don't subtract 1. We're just rolling straight up on the FW190. And we roll a 10. 10 is destroyed. I'll take that. Get that ace out of here. And that is a solo kill for the top turret. Top turret is my engineer. Whether he gets credit or not for it, we'll see at the end of the mission. Okay. Let's put one destroyed. One FW 190 destroyed. Alright, continuing on around. The only one we can do now is Radio Roam is single, the 6 o'clock high. We'll go back here. Roll 2 dice. 7. Hey, that could be a hit because you get +2 at 6 o'clock. Against enemy 1 and 9, no modifiers. -1 for an ace is 6. That is the radio room, so he gets no functioning power turret. He is at 6 o'clock position though, so that's 7 and 8. So yes, we have a hit. No systems are out, and he's not frostbite and not an ace, so we barely have a hit. So we go to the damage. And this one here, there will be a -1 because we have single guns and twin guns with only a single gun functioning against an FW190. So we're going to subtract 1 and use the FW190 chart. We get an 8. That'll go down to 7. We have an FCA. Alright, so we now go to the tail turret. This is a twin but not powered. I'm going to roll. We get a 10. That's going to be a hit. Again, we'll go to the damage against German fighter. We're going to roll straight up on the FW190 this time. That's a 5. It's going to be another FCA. 3 of them equal a kill. We don't have a kill. That'll just be a -2 on his attack. That is all, my friends, that we can do. Now we sit back and watch what they do. First attack, we're going to work our way left to right. The FW190 coming from 9 o'clock level. He's going to need a 8 to 12 to hit, and he gets a -1, and he gets a hit. So shell hits by area of attack. 9 o'clock, we're going to roll 2d6. We get a 3. That's 3 hits. Going to do the modifiers for FW190. They usually hurt. Roll 3 times. First one is a 3. That's 1. Second one is a 2. That's a B. We got to roll again. 5 is another 1. And FW190 again for the third time. 4 is a 1. So we got 3 hits to roll on him. I'm going to write them down now, or lest I forget. Hit. Hit. And there could be a lot of them. So hit. Alright, let's go with hit number 1. We got to go to the B-17F and G, and then we're going for the 9 o'clock area again, and he is coming in to level again. 6, wing, 1 die 6, 6, right wing, go to the wing section, 6, superficial damage on the wing. We'll take this superficial, that's not too bad. Hit number 1 done. Damage is starting to mount. Alright, hit number 2 coming from 9 o'clock. I'm going to leave that up. We need to go back to the 9 and 3 damage area. Roll once for level. And I better take that down. Blocking everything. 6, wing again. 5. Oops, 1 die, Greg. Right wing again. 7, superficial again. Well, I'll take that. I specify that because I used the Peckham points at the end there, and that superficial may cost more than um, the regular superficial, which is 1 point. Last mission we took a decent amount of damage too. We had like 66 Peckham points worth of damage, which isn't a harsh mission. It's just a regular mission, but still, hardest one I went through with this airplane. The hardest one I went through was my second mission on the other one, which got shot down because he hit the bomb bay terminal. All right, hit number 3, 9 o'clock level. 6 again. Right again. Wings. 6 again. Superficial. No effect. And we will put superficial down here. We got lucky. Right wing got chewed up, but nothing really happened. How often you get 3 hits in the same area and they all come up like that? Peppered my wing, but did nothing. I'm all right with that. The only problem is he will be coming back to see us unless he hits us, and we roll for that now. Collision table. 4, no chance of collision. He will be back to see us in a little while. Come on, get it together. I'm going to go through and I'll create add FC, add damage and stuff like that. I think it's interesting only because I got to figure out how to add 2 or 3. Well, you only have to add 2. So I think what I'll do is I'll put them down here and I'll make a double counter space or something. I'll figure all that out. As I'm playing, I'm figuring out what I want to do to my module here. Um, okay. Collision, no collision. He will be back. Lost track of what I was doing after work. Sometimes it can be interesting. It was hot in there today. They're not allowed air conditioning because I'm a maintenance mechanic in a battery factory, and lead, dust, and air conditioning don't mix, so we get the sweat. And today we did just that. Vertical dive. Might as well get that one out the way. Vertical dive. He needs a 9 to 12 to hit. Gets in 7. No modifiers. He misses. I'll take that because then that means he will not be around. We will roll for his collision table. 6, no collision. See you later. Third guy coming from the tail has a -2. And he needs a 7 or more. He gets a 5 and he misses. Even with his ace-dom, that's going to be a miss. Roll for collision real quick. 7, that's going to be a no collision too. So he's gone. So the only one we're going to have to deal with out of all 5 is this bloke up here. So let's go and check where he's coming in at. 1 comes in at 12 o'clock. And 1 again comes in at 12 o'clock high. He found my weakness. All right. Then I'm going to bring up the B-17E um, portion of the manual because it states in there that in the B-17E, the only gun that can fire into the 12 o'clock zone is that stupid nose gun. And I kind of can't wait for this bomber to get chewed up enough that I can say that it gets replaced. And pretty soon it's going to get replaced anyway. If I'm still flying it at the end of December, I'll change it to an F. And I'm talking while I'm searching through the rules. There it is. All right. And find the only machine gun that can fire into the 12 o'clock high, level, and low positions is the 30 caliber nose gun. So no matter what my defensive fire allocation says, the only one that can fire at it is my nose. And yeah, even the top turret doesn't get to do it on the 17E. So as you can see, that's why I tend to take them out whenever they come in. So the nose gun is the only one that's going to get the fire at them. We don't have to do the skill. We go straight to fire. That's going to be a miss too. The modifications are brutal for the 30 cal up front. Here they are. 7 we roll, and we just totally ignore these right here. Let me bring them on over so you guys can see them all. See if maybe you can see all of them. -2 for being a 30 cal. That goes down to 5. He is not an ace. -1 if bomber's performing, no. If frostbite, no. See, they only get a 0 if it's green, but he's not, so that doesn't worry. And my gunner is not an ace, so that is a complete and utter miss. And he gets to come at us again. German offensive fire. Good news is this is his second pass, and he's a -1. So no matter what he does, he's gonna not be back to see us. 2d6 coming from 12 o'clock level, high rather, 3. That's going to be a miss, and we're going to roll for his collision. 9. That's worth checking out. Pilot's green, no. Attacking fighter is a J. Is an ME 109, no. 209. I mean, bleh, 190, no. Ace, no. -1, so no chance. So he does not collide with us, and he returns to base. So we survived the 3 waves of heavy. It was quite interesting. We've only shot 1 down, and we took 3 hits, but they really didn't do much. Oh no, we survived 2 waves. We still got to roll for the 3rd. Silly me. That's why I write them down. 52. None. FW1. 2 EB 110s. 1 at 6 o'clock level and 1 at 9 and low. Six level and 9 low, and they will both come and see us because we're not driving anything off in the 3rd wave. Okay, we'll do defensive fire. Nose gun. Forgot to do ammo again. At least I remember later. Number of bandits driven off, none. Defensive fire allocation. Oh, let's set this up, shall we, before we get into that. At 6 o'clock level and 9 o'clock low. Okay, let's start with the 9 o'clock low. 9 o'clock low. Ball turret and left waist. And 6 o'clock level. Tail guns only. So we get tail, ball, and left waist. And we'll start over here with the ball. Oh, fighter skill. He's going to be an ace. And the guy at 6 is also going to be an ace. And then we're going to fire at him. Start with the ball turret. He rolls a 3. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll play it through because he is an ace. Defensive fire versus a 110 adds 1. That's 4. -1 for an ace is 3. 9 o'clock is 4. Functioning power turret is 5. Ace is 6. That's a miss. Alright, left waist. 6, 7 for an ME-110, 6 for an ace, 7 for 9 o'clock. That's it. No power turret there, so that's a miss. Not good, gentlemen. Tail guns from the rear. Adds 2, minus 1, 6, 7, 8, 7. He's going to miss. Oh, that's a 110. So he adds 3, subtracts 1. So he adds 2. That's going to actually be a hit. Thank goodness. Forgot about the ME-110 portion there. Hit against German 110. It is twin guns. We're firing on a 110, so we're going to add 1 on the 110. 6, 7. FBOA. That'll be a minus 2. He's hurting pretty bad. He will not be back to see us. And then we're going to roll German offensive fire. ME-110 coming in from 9 o'clock. He needs an 8 or more. Gets a 12. That's a hit. Shell hits by area of attack. 6. That's going to be 2. Modifiers. Multipliers for a 110. 1 die 6. First one is a 1. That's going to be a B. We got to roll again. That's a 4. That's going to be 1. Alright, second one is a 5. That's going to be a 1 also. So 2 hits. Let's start writing these down. Hit, hit, and again coming from 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock has been good for the Germans so far. 9 o'clock area. Coming in 9 o'clock low. Rolling 9. Bombay, doggone. That always makes me nervous. Bombay 5. Bombay doors. Roll 1 die 6. 3. Superficial damage, no effect. Oh my goodness. That about Bombay. Superficial. We are getting extremely lucky. One less and now Bombay would have been inoperable and we would not have dropped our payload. And I would have had to done something like abort the mission right there. No sense going on. Okay, second hit from 9 o'clock low. 9. Bombay again. Oh man, you're killing me here. Hopefully not literally. 7. Superficial damage, no effect. Wow. Bombay again, superficial. All right. So he will be back to see us. He loves the pleasure of our company. And we will go back to German offensive fire and take care of this guy back here. Coming in from 6 o'clock. He's an ace. Minus 2. It's going to be a minus 1 total. And we're going to roll 2d6. Minus 1. 6. Coming from 6 o'clock. That's going to be a miss. Goes down to 5. Oh, we forgot his... we'll have to roll for both of them. We forgot the collisions. Alright, for this ace, collision 11. Worth rolling for. That's possible collision. He's a 110. That makes it 12. German pilot's an ace. Makes it 11. So yes, we got to roll for a possible collision. We roll 1 die 6. Oh no, we get a collision. Fighter collides with bomber. I have not had a collision yet. Roll once on table 512 or table 514 under the appropriate clock position of the attacking fighter to determine the section of the bomber the fighter hit. So 512 or 514. 512 or 514. 512, it'll be 512 because the 514 is for it be 24. Yep. Okay. Appropriate damage. He's coming in. He came in from 9 o'clock. And you got to roll for low. 4, waste. 5, superficial. All right, put another super up. And then I got to see if he comes back to see us or not. That was collision. Bum, bum. Oh, okay. If the result is superficial damage, the fighter misses. There is no collision. Okay. Fighters which fail to score a hit on table 5-8 or do not collide with the bomber are removed from the board after any possible tail gun spray attempt. So his possible collision negates him coming back for his second round, which is actually a good thing because we did not get any damage. Um, doesn't say what happens to the ones that collide. Hmm. Doesn't say anything about what happens to them if they collide. I'm gonna have to read more on collisions. That's the first time I ever ran into it. I don't think they'd be back, but what if they did they go down or are they just damaged? I'm not sure about that one. Second collision, the guy in the back here from 6 o'clock, 8, and that will not be a collision. So we will go ahead and get rid of him because he missed. So nobody's coming back around for the second round, and now we have successfully gotten past them. Where is no evasive action, no flak. We move into zone 4. Gonna roll for some weather. And we had haze last time. 4. Haze again this time. We're in a -1 zone when we check for fighters. Mechanical failure. 03. Mechanical failure. Proceed to table 43B. Here we go. I've never had one of these either. 43B. Right there. Usually I have these separate, and I'm glad I didn't. Failed system. 08. Instruments. See Note A. Roll on table 513A8. Treat as one shell hit on rolled for area. This failure may be rolled for any number of times. So, okay, we're going to roll on 513A8 one time. And that's up here, 513A8. Instruments is one hit. 5, oxygen systems. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. We drop out of. And we're going to make a little note of it so we can put down here A. O2 system out. And then we got to come in here. Oxygen system out. And now, so I don't forget, I'm going to put out of formation for the next zone. And yes, for below 10,000. Oh, that's next zone that happens. Not this zone. I put that in this zone. Let's do this. So for this zone and this zone alone, we are still in formation and we are still above 10,000 feet. We'll be going down into the next zone. Contrails, 3 out of 10. First time I had a mechanical failure too. Yes, we have contrails to make matters worse, attracting attention on ourselves. This is getting ugly. Getting ugly. German resistance. -1, 2. -1 is 1. +1 is 2. Light. Well, at least we have that going for us. Number of German fighter waves. 9. 8. 2 waves. Rolling on the light table. Fighters removed. Let's see what we get here first. Light table. First one. And let's write this down. I got to remember to write everything down. Wave 1. We are now in zone 4. Outbound. And then we'll put a wave 2 in there also. Okay. 61. None. First wave is none. I guess now we roll for, I should have rolled for that earlier, but I hate getting out of routine there. Fair cover, 7. Remove 1 and 1. Alright, 1 removed, none there. Second wave, 22. None. Alright, good for us. Fighter attack 0. No evasive action. No flak. And now we're going to start seeing flak and stuff. Okay, zone and weather 5. We're entering the target zone. Now I will pull out this because things get a little bit different in the target zone, and I want to remember everything and not lead anybody astray. So we move into the target zone. Go to zone 5 down here. Target zone weather 4-1, which is normal. And we have a +0 because we had haze last time. 8, wouldn't you know it. We have 50% cloud cover. That could be worse. So 50% cloud cover. I'll deal with that because I've been getting a lot of 100%. Mission recall, no. Actually, we're over targets. That doesn't happen anyway. Mechanical failure. I got to get ahead of myself here. Target visibility, 6-1. That's why I keep this out, because I keep getting ahead of myself. Target visibility, 1d6, 3. We have 50%, that's 4. Target is mostly obscured. Alright. Now, mechanical failure. 44, no mechanical failure. Alright, contrails. 3 out of 10. 9, no contrails. Good thing, because we're going to have enough against us now. German Air Force resistance, yes. We're We're gonna roll campaign 1 and 2. Oh, D2. Come on, Greg. D10. 9. Oh boy. We're in a -1 zone. Makes it an 8. We have 50%. Makes it a 7. We have no contrails, but we are out of formation. Makes it a 9. So we have heavy. Number of fighter waves. Oh, you can't have any more than 3. Put that away for right now. Wrong one. 4, 5, 6, 7 for designated target zone. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading something I saw there. Redo that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're 7. Only 1. Wow. 1 wave. I'll take that. All right, wave 1, zone 5, outbound. Let's roll for that wave. On the heavy, 51. FW190H. If over Germany, substitute. We're not over Germany. 51, we are over France. FW190. And 1030 high. And he may get driven away. Alright, we're going to drive that, try seeing who gets driven away. We have fair, so he will get driven away. There's absolutely no chance he's going to stay there. That's a 6. That's 1 out. 1 gets driven away. And that's it for German resistance. And now we go to, come on, wrong one. I'm getting button happy now. Done combat. Now we go to after combat, determine flak 662. Flak over target, rolling 1 die 6, 3. Mostly obscured, it goes down to 2. We have no contrails. We don't have an engine out under 10,000, so that doesn't add up. So we're still at 2. 2, light flak. So, and we're going to be rolling light flak all the way back. Light. Now we come over here, roll flak 3 times. And we're rolling on this chart. 2d6, 7, miss. 3, miss. 10, miss. No flak hits. Bomb run, table 6-6. Gonna roll TD6, 7. If the bomber is out of formation, yes, but we're not bombing now manually. We have an ordnance site. Bombardier has less than 5 missions, yes, because this is our 5th mission. So that's 6. Five for mostly obscured. Okay, 5 on target. All that, and we are on target. I like that. And bombing accuracy is next. So we're on target. We're going to roll a D12. I mean D6, 2d6, 7. 7 is 20%. I'll take 20%. And let me put that into, oh, nothing to put it into over there. That gives my record at the end. And I'll get that off of there. Okay, that puts us back on determine additional flak. Yay! Flak over target. 2. Mostly obscured. 1. Additional flak. 0. Contrails. No. 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 No flak. Alright. Turn around and head for home. Gladly. Except we still got to go home yet. German resistance again on the way out. 6. There we go. My mandatory sneeze when I'm recording. 6 minus 1 is 5. We're still on 50%. 4. 5, 6 for being out of formation. Moderate. Oh, we had heavy on the way in. Moderate's not going to be bad. Alright, so now we're going to roll fighter waves on moderate. 5. 6 for target zone. 7 for moderate. 1 wave again. Fighters removed. Let's roll for the wave first. Under moderate. 21. None. Don't have to roll for anything else. Wave 1. Z5. Return. None. Whew. Alright. So we're not going to have any fighters removed. No fighter attacks. No evasive action. No flak. Leave target zone. Now we go back to normal. Into zone 4. Zone 4, we're going to check for weather. We had 1 for 50% last time. 10, 11 makes us 100% cloud cover. That might actually be in our favor. Mission recall, don't roll that on the way home. Mechanical failure. 90 is no mechanical failure. Contrails doesn't matter because we're 100% cloud cover. No contrails anyway. We are out of formation. We are below 10,000 feet. German resistance -1 again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. Moderate. Alright, waves. How many waves are coming at us? 5. 5, 6. That's 1 wave. 1 waves don't scare me too much. We're going to roll for the fighter appearance under the moderate. 55. ME 109. Let's say go wave 1. Z4 return. 55. ME 109. 130 low. And ME 410, they don't really scare me too much either. Oh, I know. 3 o'clock, that got me all screwed up. 3 o'clock high. Now we're going to see how many get driven off. Fair fighter cover. 34, or actually, no, that's 2d10. We want 2d6, Greg. Oh, that was it. 7. 1 and 1. So we're going to lose 1. 1 driven off. Okay. And let's set that up to ME 109 at 130. We're gonna drive off to 109. I'm only gonna set up the ME 410. I'd much rather put up with a 410 than a 109. 410 comes in at 3 o'clock high, and he's in a vulnerable position over there too. So I really like that one better. Let's allocate. 3 o'clock high. Top turret right waist. The right waist first time fire in this mission. German pilot skill. Green. Defensive fire. We're going to go top turret first. 5. 6 for being a 110. 7 for being a green pilot. I'm doing the waist first. 7 for being a green pilot. 8 for being 3 o'clock. That's a hit. Damage. He's not a twin gun. It doesn't matter anyway because 410s aren't listed there. So we're just rolling straight up on the 410 chart. Yeah, Snake Eyes, FCAB. And then we're going to go ahead and do the top turret. 3. He's going to miss. Alright, German offensive fire. He's coming in green, and FCAB is a -0. So he needs a 8 or more, and he's going to miss. Going to roll for his collision. 5, no collision. He's out of there. We'll never see him again. And no evasive action. And we got to roll for light flak. 3 times on the light flak because we're at 10,000 feet. So let's go back over to the 6s. Flak to hit. Roll 3 times. 6, miss. 9, miss. 6, miss. Alright. Then we're moving down into zone 3. Going to check the weather. We're going to add 2 because we had 100% last time. 10, 11, 12, going to be 100% again this time. Mission recall, no. Mechanical failure. 45, no mechanical failure. Contrails, 3 out of 10. Yes, we have contrails, but it's not going to matter because we're 100% clouds. We're out of formation. Below 10,000 feet. German Air Force resistance level, and we are now in a -2 zone. 10, 8, 6, 7, 8. Heavy. All right, we got heavy. Number fighter waves. 9, 10, 11. The 3 waves. Same thing we got on this zone on the way out. It's like they're all hanging out there. All right, let's go wave 1, 2, and 3 again. Wave 1, zone 3, return. Roll for the first wave. 1 heavy. 44. 2 FW 190s. 12 o'clock high, 130 low. And 2 ME1 210s. 3 high and a vertical climb. And I think that's that E is a ball turret only can attack him. Yes, ball turret only may attack him, and we can remove him. So let's set them up before we roll for a driven off. FW 190 at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock high, 130 low. ME 210, 3 o'clock high. And vertical climb. Alrighty then, let's see. Charts, driven off, fair cover, roll at 5, 1 and 1. So we will remove the Focke-Wulf 190 at 12 o'clock for the aforementioned reasons I explained earlier in this video. Now we will go for defensive fire allocation. 130 low. Ball turret. Alright. Right cheek, right waist, don't have. Right waist we do have. Chin turret, no. Nose turret, no. Okay, 3 o'clock high. We have top turret and right waist. We'll just put the top turret on him. Vertical climb. I say that was the ball turret only could go after him. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go after. No, I'm going to keep that up there and let him come in on us. I would rather try and take that FW 190 out. They're more scary. You know what? Belay that. I'll put the ball turret on him. Our tail gun can take a passing shot at him. We'll risk him coming through once. He can take a passing shot on the way out. We'll do it that way. German fighter pilot skill. We'll start up top here. And that's a good thing. He's a greenie anyway. And 3 o'clock. He's green too. And the one climbing on us. He's average. Bomber defensive fire resolution, right waist. That's going to be a miss. Oh, waist, top, ball, and tail. Right waist, tail, ball, top. Okay. Haven't even come close to running out of ammo because these are all short missions, but you never know. So he's a miss. 3 o'clock. Top turret. 7. 8 for being green. 9 for being 210. 10 for being 3 o'clock. 11 for being a function turret. That's a hit. ME210. We're going to roll straight up on that chart. 6, FBOA. Really doesn't scare me now. And we go to the ball turret against the ME210. He rolls a 5. Against a vertical climb, 6, 7, 8, 210, 9, 10 for being a functioning power turret. That's a hit. Again, we're against a 210. Want to fire straight up on that. That's a 5. FCA. Okay, FCA and FBOA combine to make a destruction. So he is destroyed. No, that's the ball turret. What am I putting it up there for? He is an FCA. Getting confused. Like I said, after work, hot day. Getting all excited because we had Bombay hits and everything else. All right, no excuses. Back to work. Um, Germans are going to be coming in now. Try and keep this so you guys can see it. We'll go up against this green one here first. He's coming in from 130 low. Yes. Needs a 9 or more. He's a -1 for being green. 8, 7. He's going to miss. Roll for collision. Not going to be a chance for a collision. He's gone. Got to get the passing shot from our tail first. Right. 2 dice. 7. Ooh, might be a miss. That's an FW 190. 7. 8 for being green. 7 for passing shot. That's it. He's a miss. And we will not see him again because he missed. And he didn't collide with it. That's a good thing. 3 o'clock. Needs an 8 or more. He's green -3 because he's green and a -2. So that's going to be a miss. Collision table. No collision. See you later. Sayonara. Thankfully he's through. Now the guy that's climbing on us. Vertical climb. He needs a 7 or more to hit. That's the only problem with the vertical climbs. And we missed him, which rarely happens. Or no, we didn't. We put a -1 on him. He's going to get a -1, but he needs a 7 or more to hit us. 4. I mean, that's not going to be a hit. And we will again roll for a collision on them. 7. And that will not be a collision. So he too returns to the deck, and we have survived the waves. No, we've survived the first wave. Out of 3. Second wave, and one of these will be driven off. Let's see what we roll. One a heavy. That'll be a 36. Random event, no attacks. Seven, Lady Luck smiles. You may re-roll any one die or dice. Any roll which you don't like, which occurs after you obtain Lady Luck smiles, may be re-rolled. More than one Lady Luck smile may be accumulated during a mission, and they may be carried over to the next mission. Once used, a smile from Lady Luck is gone. I gotta remember to make that decreasable too. I only have increase right now, and I don't want to reset it because that'll reset all of this. I might be able to just reset that one. I'm going to see if I can put a minus on it. We don't want to reset it anyway. Got to do that. I think it'll take place in this save game. Okay, so we have Lady Luck. Random event, Lady Luck. First time I had that too. Wow, wave 3 on the heavies. 8, no, not 8, 44. Two FW 190s and two MU 210s. We had this one before. Yes, that's going to make a copy and paste right there. Yay. I like it when I don't have to type. And none will be driven off. So let's set this up. Unfortunately, our drive offs are in wave 1 and 2, and that gets us nowhere. 12 o'clock high, FW 190. 130 low, FW 190. Two ME 210s, one from 3 o'clock high. The exact same one we had on wave 1. And vertical climb 210. And none of them are driven off this time. So Nose Gun's the only one that can go after him. And that was right waist up here, with the tail gunner being able to take a stab at him on a passing shot. He's going to get top turret, and he's going to get ball turret. So everybody this time but radio room and left waist gets a ammo off. Okay. Okay. Driven off, non-defensive fire allocation. Done that. German fighter pilot skill. Top is an ace. Of course he is. He's one we're not going to be able to get rid of. Next FW 190 is going to be green. Down here at 3 o'clock is ace. Vertical climb is green. Okay. Bomber defensive fire resolution. We'll go ahead and do the nose gun first. 10. That might actually be a hit. No, he's going to be an ace. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a miss then. 10. -2 for being a 30 caliber is 8. -1 defensive fire versus an ace is 7. That's it. Miss. Yeah, nose gun is worthless. Right waist firing up here. That's going to be an 8. Against the green is a 9. That's going to be a hit. He gets a single gun against an FW 190. We -1 this time on the FW 190 chart. 11, 10 destroyed. So he will get sole claim right waist on that kill. One FW 90 destroyed. And we will give that kill claim to the right waist. Okay. Moving down to 3 o'clock. Top turret, he is powered. 8 +1 for 3 o'clock, -1 for ace, +1 for powered turret will be a hit. And that's twin guns against a 210. Doesn't matter. It's only 109s and 110s. So we're going to roll straight up on that chart. 11. That's going to be another destroyed. So the top turret gets a solo kill. That's his second for the day. down here. 1 ME210 destroyed. Okay. Nice. Alright, and for the vertical climb against the ball turret. 5. May not be a hit. He does get the +3. Oh, he'll get it. This will be one. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8 for the vertical climb. 210 makes it 9. Green makes it 10. Functioning power turret makes it 11, so you get the idea. Yeah, even with a low roll, he's got so many additions. It's easier for us to hit them, but they have the best chance for a hit if they make it through. Damage against German fighter. We got 2 guns against a 210. Doesn't matter. 10 on a 210. That's destroyed. Ball turret gets another, and he also has ace too. I forgot to add that, but it was overkill. Ball turret gets his first kill of this game, or this mission rather. So 2 ME110, 210s are destroyed. We were really racked up on that one. Made up for the lack of kills the whole mission long. These are claimed kills, by the way. They may have been knocked out by another bomber. We'll find out at the end of the mission. So we only have one German coming in then to attack us, and one's bad enough because he's coming straight on. He gets one of those stupid walking hits. We're in trouble. 12 o'clock high. He needs a 9 plus. He's an ace, so he's adding 1. 9, 10 gets the hit, and he's a 190. They're rough. Shell act hits by area. 12 o'clock. 4, 2 hits. Multipliers rolling twice. First one is 2, and that's going to be, we got to roll 1d3 again, or d6 again. That's going to be 1. Back up to the 190. 2 again, rolling another d6. 2. That's going to be superficial. So 1 superficial and 1 hit. Let me write down hits here. Hit, super, hit. Okay, coming from 12 o'clock. Damage locations. And he's coming from 12 high. 8. Nose. 10. Nose compartment equipment. 4. Bomb controls inoperable. Nice. That's alright though, because we already dropped our bombs, so I'm not too worried about that. Bomb controls. We'll mark them off for the Peckham points at the end now. Okay. And roll for a collision. 6, that's no collision, and he comes back to see us because he got a hit, and he can come back this one more time. 4, 130. 1 is high. Defensive fire allocation, 130 high. Top turret, right waist. Top turret, right waist. No right cheek, no nothing else. Top turret, right waist. These guys both racked up last time. Let's see what they do this time. Defensive fire, let's do the top turret first. 5. I think that's going to be a miss. 4. Yep, that's going to be a miss. Right waist. 9. 8 for an ace. That's it. That's a hit. -1 on the F-190 because that's a single gun. 7, 6. FCA. I'll be driven off, but he's gonna. At least we got a -1 on his attack. He wasn't going to attack us again anyway. German offensive fire coming from 130. He needs a 9 or more. He's going to add 1 and subtract 1, so a straight up roll of 6. Misses. Roll for a collision. No collision. See you later. We have survived that. And actually, we have survived all the fighter attacks because the next two zones are NAs. But we still have flak that we got to endure because we're flying low. No, we don't. This is a friendly zone, so there is no flak to check on this one. So we're just checking for mechanical failure and weather now. So that's it for zone number 3. We're going to move now to zone number 2, checking the weather. Adding 2, 5, 6, 7 goes down to 50%. Good. Mechanical failure, 30, no. Um, Contrails, doesn't really matter, but we'll roll for them anyway. 3 out of 10, yes, we have contrails. Out of formation, yes, we're below 10,000. German resistance is an A. No waves. No removed. No attacks. No evasive. No flak. We'll go to landing. Ending the mission. Weather over base. As we move into zone 1, we roll on table 3, 1. Roll a d10. 8. Not it. There we go. 8. That's more like it. -1 for November is 7. Good weather. And we're going to look at landing 7, 1. 2d6. 8. Landing on land, no engines. No, 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 no. Pretty sure none of this is going to affect us because really all we got was superficial besides the controls being out in the O2. So an 8 is going to be safe landing, and that, my friends, is the end of the mission. I will do all the paperwork and double checking the allocation of the kills and affirmation of the kills, etc. All at the end of the video. You guys won't need to see that, and all that'll be reported at the beginning of the next mission. So thank you for joining. We successfully made it home. We bombed for 20% damage. Not bad at all. 20% of our payload making contact. And we really didn't get that shot up, and we have a lady luck to follow through with for next session. So everybody will get their mission all right, and we're looking good so far. Thanks for joining me, and you all have a great evening.